All right, on this lab, we're gonna work with dynamic routes, OSPF configurations. Now let's go to router 1, enable to enter privilege exec mode, show IP route, and we see some static routes that we have to remove using the no command in front of it. No IP route 192.168.20.0 255.255.255.0, which is a /24. And the next hop will be the 10.2, 192.168.10.2. Remove the 20, remove the 30, and remove the 50 network. And now we can do show IP route, and there shouldn't be any static route. So let's do the same on router 5. Enable, show IP route, and let's remove that /16 static route. No IP route 192.168.0.0 255.255.0.0 192.168 50.1. And now let's see, it shouldn't be any static routing. All right, I'll go to the next router 4. Enable, show IP route. All right, we got a few to remove here, the 10, the 20, and the 40. Start doing the no command. First, you enter global configuration mode by doing configure terminal or conft short. Use the no IP route to remove it. And now let's do the next one, which will be the 20.0. And now let's remove the 40.0 network. Using the next hop, which is 30.1. And we have one more going to the 50.2. Let's remove that. All right. Now it shouldn't be any static routing. It's good. Let's go to router 3. Do the same. And then we can configure OSPF after we remove all the static routing from the routers. We have a few here to remove. Then we got one more here. 10. And now we have the show IP route. There's no static routing. Now let's go to router 2. Lastly, to remove any static route that we have another /16 going to the 10.1 and the 20.2. So let's remove those first. 168.10.1. And then let's remove that using the next hop, the 20, oh, 20.2. Okay. Let's confirm using show IP route. It's no static route. And now we see a down interface. So let's bring that up by using the no shutdown command. It's the interface gigabit 000 no shutdown command, and you can see it automatically comes green or up or on. Now that we have all of the routers on, let's configure OSPF by doing router OSPF 1, and let's put the router ID 1.1.1.1, and this is how we configure dynamic routing. We have the IP address, the subnet mask is reverse, and instead of doing it one by one, we'll just copy and paste that, and the area will be 0. Do the same on router 5. Let's go to global configuration, router OSPF 1, the router ID, and then we can copy and paste to add all the network, the 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 network. Do the same on router 4, router OSPF 1. Let's add the router ID 4.4.4.4, and instead we can shorten it by using a /16. Instead of typing the 10, the 20, 30, and 40, and 50 network, we just summarize it using the /16. You can see OSPF reading the neighbors, and it's on. Let's do the same on router 3, router OSPF 1, the router ID 3.3.3.3. We add the network, for OSPF. One more. The router ID after router OSPF 1. Then we copy and paste the network /16, and you will see it coming up, loading full. Now let's see if we can ping any of the routers. Let's try the 30.2, 30.1, and success. Now let's try the 50.1 just to double check, and we're able to ping router 1 to router 4, no problem. Now Let's take a look at this simulation mode so you can see the packets traveling using OSPF. It's reading the neighbors. The routers are talking to each other, talking to the neighbors. Well, now we're gonna run a ping command and see the IMCMP protocol working. Let's do the, you can see simulation mode, the IMCMP protocol and the packet going up to router 1, router 5, router 4. It's gonna go to router 3. Complete the ping. Back to router 1. But now let's see if we can shut down one of the routers. Let's do router 2. Let's do gigabit 001 and we'll do a shutdown. Let's say it went off, any issues with that router. So now let's see if we can ping and what route it will take. Let's ping 30.1 and you will see the INCMP route protocol. It's going to router 1, router 5, router 4, and then router 3. So it won't pass to router 2. It will go back to router 4, router 5, and back to router 1. Because we disable or shut down or had issues with router 2. So that's the dynamic routing using OSPF configuration. Now let's bring it back up. And let's take a look. We have another command to run to see the neighbors, the OSPF neighbors. By running show IP OSPF neighbor, you will see the router, the neighbor ID. You can run also another command, show IP route OSPF. You will see the hop where it's traveling through, and that's how you do OSPF configuration, dynamic routes.